It's 5:30. I'd like to call the meeting to order. Paula, can you take roll call?
Yes, I can. Mark Miller,
Present.
Chris Carlson,
Here.
and Paula Crook were all present.
I'd like to make a motion to approve last month's minutes.
Motion.
Second.
Favor?
Aye.
Chris, can you go over the financials?
Yes. So we began the month with 622, 575.19. We received deposits of 390,511.97. We had disbursements of 110,602.45 for an ending balance of 902,484.71. And let me scroll down here. Almost everything we're doing, we've got spring projects going, paying their normal bills, gravel, taking care of all the roads. There's really nothing out of sorts on any of the budget. Any questions on the budget?
No questions.
No questions.
Motion to approve the budget.
Make that motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Chris can go over Ritter Assessor's report.
Yeah. So projects that we are working on. St. Andrews, repaving St. Andrews is complete. I'll have to get it marked off on the website. The paving of Crest Ridge is going to happen this week. They milled it a couple weeks ago, or maybe a week ago, but the rain stopped them. So it'll be complete this week. We can get it off the list. And then Stagecoach. Stagecoach had 2 repairs on it. One is done. The other one isn't yet. And so those are the only projects I executed because we didn't have our complete funds. So now our funds are in, so we can start looking at what we're going to do the rest of this year.
Okay. Do you have any old business?
No.
Yes.
Old business? Or new
Yes, I have
business?
old business.
Okay.
But probably I keep it in the books. Old business. Last month we talked about Slauson came in, did their presentation on the piece of property. We agreed to allow them to do an Alta survey, which is a property boundary and title search survey, identifying exactly where the boundaries are, what the drainage is, all sorts. Once that survey is complete, and the documents are complete, Slauson has agreed to provide it to us to decide next steps of what we want to do. What that survey will provide is, if they build there, is our retention pond that we have here enough? Is it big enough, or does it have to be modified? Or is there added drainage coming in? Those sorts of things. Where's the exact boundaries? So on and so forth. So we'll be able to have a more educated discussion on if we want to separate that piece of property after that Alta survey comes in.
Okay.
And it isn't here now, so I'm anticipating soonest we'd see it is May, but I'm thinking it's going to be closer to June.
Okay. Let's see, new business for me. I know that you've got some new business.
Yeah.
I hung out with Paul and John 3 weeks ago, and we kind of drove around the area. Some of the topics that we were just discussing, went to 127th Street, talked about the ditch, concluded that it was a City of Wichita area, so I need to reach out to them. Also the retaining wall right off Central, that is portions of it look like they're collapsing. I don't know what the structural integrity of it is, but we talked about that too. Reached out to the county, not there, so I also need to reach out to Wichita
Parks and Rec.
Wichita Parks and Rec. And that's all I got for new business.
Okay, new business. The city of this Metropolitan Area Planning Department, MABCD, has been very busy in our area. I have a couple letters here from them. Annexation report number 3 and annexation report number 5. They are both areas of Minnehaha Township that have been removed from the township and annexed into the city. It is a very convoluted description of the piece of property, but anybody is free to come look at these when they would like. and they can read it for themselves if they think it affects them. Then we have 3 new projects coming in that are coming into the area into Minnehaha Township that are going to be going before the Planning Commission. One is a townhomes addition, and this will be a subdivision inside Minnehaha Township. The description is it'll be the 800 feet north of East Douglas Road and 1/3 mile west on North 127th Street East, which is city property. So that land is going to be developed into another townhomes, and if it's going into the city, it'll probably be annexed by the city as well as part of the planning approvals.
What's the intersection again?
It's 800 feet north of East Douglas and 1/3 mile west of North 127th Street East. Project 2 is another addition.
That's tucked back in there where all those other townhomes.
Yeah,
are, right?
this addition is on 127th, and this addition is 127th Street from 24th to 29th, and it looks like it's going to be a pretty good size one. In conformance, the plat is scheduled for it's already been to the Planning Commission, so I don't have to pull up the results, but that is to develop that entire piece of land, and more than likely that most of these that go through the city, once they go from farmland to housing, the city annexes them for their own.
Yeah.
So it'll remove it from Minnehaha Township. The last one is 21st Street and 143rd, the northeast corner of that intersection. That is still county. It is, they're proposing a rezoning and a platting to turn it into a commercial district. This one goes to the county on April 17th for them to listen. So it'll be the Ronald Reagan Building, 2nd floor. I don't have a time, but they're going to turn the corner of 21st. They want to turn the corner of 21st and 143rd into a commercial addition. And again, that one might be harder for the city to take into it because there's so much Minnehaha Township around it. Mm-hmm. But those are 4 projects or 5 projects that are going on in our area. Like I said, if anybody wants to see these, feel free to come up and check them out. That's all I have for new business.
Cool. Paul, do you have any? Yep. Okay. I'd like to make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
I make a motion.
Second.
Favor?
Aye.
Questions? Comments? Hi, Megan.
Great.
Good.
Hi.
I do have a question.
Okay.
This is just any question.
Any question?
For the May meeting, it mentioned it posted that they were going to have a political candidate. Are you sure you want to go that direction? Because usually then you need to have like competing candidates. You need to give time to other candidates if they want time also.
Is that coming up in May? Is that on our website?
It's on the Facebook page.
Wasn't that last year?
No, it's like March 11th. It was.
I haven't updated the Facebook page.
Yeah, we had the one guy.
We had one guy last year.
Yeah.
It was a female.
I haven't updated the Facebook page. That's a good question. So the way I don't know and I don't know if I'm right, wrong, or indifferent. The way I look at it is if somebody says, "Hey, if you're going to have a meeting, do you mind me attending?" I don't care. I don't take a political side. If they want to come and just speak, they can speak. But I'll give anybody the opportunity if they ask.
So
We didn't invite anybody.
Oh, okay.
No, they just came and last year somebody just came and asked if they could speak.
The guy that spoke.
Stacy Rogers.
Yeah. Stacey
Is
Rogers
it
from
May?
Kansas will be attending the May
I don't
meeting.
know
She's
what his
running to be
name
our
was.
next Kansas governor.
It said she, right?
Huh?
It said she, right?
Okay. Stacy Rogers.
Yeah.
Okay.
But there's a male. That's what it looked like to me
Stacey
anyway.
Rogers.
Well, last year.
I just said that.
Last year was a male. This I think is female because I did a search on the name.
Stacey's a female. Running for Kansas governor. She wants to come to
She-
the,
Nobody
Just put that on the
told
website.
me in a female.
Well, but this is for May.
Gotcha.
she's gonna come to the meeting in May.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the way I look at it, if any political candidate that wants to come and talk, I'm not going to stop them from coming. I don't think you're the trustee now that you're back. It's up to you.
Welcome back.
I mean, I've been doing this for a year, but no,
He's right, Megan. Like anybody who wants to speak, they can come in. It's no
We
there's
don't
no political
advocate.
affiliation or anything. If
No, she
the
reached out.
yeah,
Stacey reached out.
yeah, we don't advocate for any one
No.
candidate. They're all welcome here. They're all just say they're
all-
whatever side they want to talk, whatever they want to talk about. We're not going to stop anybody from coming if they ask us.
Okay.
So, I mean, yeah, I don't
This
want
is
to.
not-
I'm not going to pick and choose who comes. If they ask, they can come. If they don't ask,
yeah.
Okay.
This is not any form of rally or anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you could ask questions, right?
yeah, oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I mean, if we have people come in, if people come in, we'll open up the floor so you can actually talk to them during the meeting. We did that. I think last year's how we did it too.
You mean during comments and answers?
Well, last year he did the speech in the beginning, so we just had him do his questions and answers, and then we went on with the meeting so he could leave.
But he
Okay.
set it up with you guys before he came. He didn't just show up, right?
Right.
Yeah, he called us like a month ahead and asked if he could come join.
Oh,
one
I
of our
remember
meetings.
that. I was calling in on those. I
Yeah.
remember that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, you know, if anybody who's running for office, if they call and want to participate, we will be more than happy to let them participate.
Okay.
So
So you already know. Okay.
I mean, just keep an open door policy is the safest thing, I think.
Okay.
Either we keep an open door or we completely close it off from everybody, and I don't know if that makes sense.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
anything else, Megan?
I'll look at this sheet.
Oh.
Probably take a picture of the.
That's fine.
developments. Like, gosh.
Yeah,
All
we.
the green space is gonna go in.
Yep.
Thank you for attending the support group in the back, and Megan, thank you.